Hi, I'm Karen. Thank you for engaging to my post. Thank you for the likes and comments na you are interested on becoming a freelancer or a virtual assistant. So, some background. I am a campaign manager, a Facebook advertiser, and a social media marketing manager for almost 3 years. I started actually last 2017 without knowing that nasa business na pala ako. Nag-start na pala ako dun sa business of becoming a freelancer. Actually, I joined a certain corporate, a certain company that it is more on e-commerce store. Basically, I manage their Shopee account and their Lazada account. Then after that, I joined as an operations manager locally here in Manila. Kasi yun yung sabihin na natin na comfort zone ko na for how many years operations manager na talaga ako at yun na talaga yung expertise ko. So I thought na doon na lang mag-end yung career ko. So I've managed different departments for how many months until ito nga, yung pandemic strikes last 2020. So, the only way parang to continue a business during that time is through online. So, that's the time na I really need to promote our business, the dental center clinics, using the social media platforms. Back then, I am more focused on social media management, like handling different business pages of dental clinics. So, ako yung nagpo-post ng content, I schedule content, ako yung nag-iisip ng promotions, ano yung pwedeng i-promote. Lalo na during pandemic, parang ang hirap mag-generate ng leads or mag-generate ng may mag-visit sa clinic dahil nga sa pandemic at sobrang higpit ng mga malls and there's a lot of requirements bago ka makapasok talaga. So, yun yung mga obstacles during that time. So, I really have to do some strategy para maging um, visible yung business in online. So I really have to be, everyday post there. Lahat, iba-iba, just to engage to different and reach different kind of target market. So, syempre, hindi naman din mawawala na not really, parang the whole thing is nakita ko na doon na yung passion ko. I really like Facebook and Instagram. I really like. I mean the whole thing, like the social media platforms, iba-iba. So I can say na mas techy talaga ako when it comes compared to my husband. So I really love the online world. So from that time, yun, nagamit ko nga siya doon sa business, sa dental clinic business ng boss ko. And then, I started my own business, my skincare business. Pero ang problem ko is, yun nga, dahil pandemic, parang I'm not reaching enough client kasi nga, mostly yung mga post ko, parang more on organic post lang. Kasi yung friends ko, yun lang yung nakaka-reach. Siyempre, kapag friends mo naman, or kamag-anak mo, sila naman yung number one na hindi naniniwala sa'yo or hindi maniniwala sa product mo. So, basically, that's hard truth. So, basically, dahil hindi ko siya mabenta, na akala ko kasi, ganun lang kasimple yun, popost ka lang, tapos may bibili na. Hindi pala yun ganun kadali. So, hindi lang siya puro post about posting. So, parang yun yung turning point ko, paano ko siya mabibenta. I thought I'm going to end up as an e-commerce manager, but I end up as an advertising manager right now. Na ang tinutulungan ko ay yung mga taga-ibang bansa na may mga small businesses na kailangan nilang na i-advertise yung kanilang produkto sa social media world. Okay. So today, not so much about me now. So let's move forward. Today, I will be discussing about how to become a freelancer. Ano ba dapat yung mindset mo when you are a freelancer? And ano ba yung niche? But usually, you will hear this thing kapag you will research about freelancing or virtual assistant. Parang, anong niche mo? So, parang ikaw naman, ano ba yung niche? So, para hindi ka naman, di ba, when kapag pinasok mo yung freelancing world, you really need to be confident enough para, kasi parang it's a competition. Alam mo naman yung mga Pinoy, very competitive. So, you really have to be competitive in this kind of world. So, sobrang dami na talaga na gustong mag-switch to becoming a virtual assistant. And, paano ba ako matututo? Kailangan ko bang magbayad ng may courses or meron bang mga free? So, okay. Let's move on. The next one. I would like to start this as, a very simple quote. Every accomplishment starts with a decision to try. If meron kang gusto at huminto ka lang doon na sinabi mo na gusto mo lang, na hindi mo sinusubukan, then it's more of like you are just sleeping and dreaming na gusto kong maging mayaman pero wala kang ginagawa kundi matulog. So how are you going to become a millionaire if matutulog ka lang maghapon and you're not doing anything para maabot mo yon? Okay? All you have to do is make a first step. If you really want to try freelancing, you really have to make one step para matuto. And you really have to decide when. Okay? So, hindi siya po pwedeng hihinto ka doon sa gusto ko lang. Gusto ko kasing kumita ng pera, pero wala kang gagawin. 'Di ba? So, gusto kong magkatrabaho, pero hindi ka mag-a-apply. Parang gusto kong matuto, pero gusto mo, i-feed lahat sa'yo yung information na hindi ka magre-research. Okay? Freelancing is more about yourself. Ikaw yan. Business mo yan. Sariling business mo yan. Ikaw yung nakakaalam kung ano ba talaga yung specific na gusto mo maabot. You have your specific goal. You have your specific, parang ano ba yung strength mo na pwede mong i-offer? Ano yung skills mo na pwede mong i-offer sa client mo? Parang hindi po pwedeng lahat aalamin mo, hindi po pwede naman lahat gusto mong matutunan. Kasi, at the end, parang wala kang mai offer dahil meron kang konting kaalaman sa ganito, may konting kaalaman sa ganito. So, it's not really helping you. It will just give you a feeling of napaka-overwhelming pala ng ganito, ang hirap pala. So, ganun yung mangyayari. Ganun ka mag-e-end up. So, yung first step mo, you really have to try. Tingnan mo muna yung freelancing ba ay para sa'yo na Um, kasi yung iba parang mapo-focus, oh, ang laki daw ng pera diyan, eh, ang laki daw ng kita diyan. So, kung hanggang do'n lang yung goal mo, and I think freelancing is not for you. Okay. Freelancing, paano ba 'to? Okay, online freelancer or virtual assistant is a self-employed worker who specializes in offering administrative services to clients from a remote location. So basically, um, sabi ko nga, yung pagiging freelancer is a business. Ikaw yan. Kung ano yung gusto mo i-offer sa client mo. Pwede kang magkaroon ng client sa taga-US, pwede kang magkaroon ng client sa Canada, sa Australia, sa Europe, kahit saan pang bansa. They really need a freelancer. Kailangan nila ng virtual assistant. Especially those small business owners na wala masyadong alam about digital world. So, kailangan nila talaga na merong mag-a-assist sa kanila, yung magtuturo sa kanila, hindi yung sila yung magtuturo sa'yo kung paano yung gagawin. So, you really have to give yourself a time para matuto. And hindi po pwedeng konting tanong lang sa'yo or konting nahihirapan na ako. Pag freelancer ba, kailangan ba magaling mag-English? For some, yes. For some, no. Hindi naman sila wala naman masyadong ganong ang rules sa freelancing na kailangan English master ka, no? So, I'm not really good din sa pagsasalita. Nauutal madalas, especially kapag sobrang ngarag na, sobrang dami ng trabaho. Parang, I can speak, but ngayon, I'm working on how to become, a good writer. Kasi nga, I'm in an advertising, so kailangan, ma-perfect ko siya talaga, yung paano ba magsulat ng maayos. So, it's another skill. Copywriting is another skill. So, iba rin yung bayad dun. So, yun yung basic mga things na nagiging una hindrance. Pero, if you take it as a challenge, parang hindi. It's part of you na you want to grow professionally. Okay? So, as a virtual assistant, hindi lang naman yung pagiging parang secretary thing eh. Sabi ko nga, you are offering a skill. You are offering a specific skill. Me kasi, when I started as an e-com manager, parang wala rin naman ako masyadong alam about Lazada and Shopee. Alam ko lang umorder online. So, wala akong ginawa kundi add to cart order, ganon. So, yun yung alam ko before. Kaya, na-excite ako nung natutunan ko yung e-commerce na yon. And then, parang sabi ko, parang hindi naman yung path ko rin doon. Kasi, nagtry nga ako. Sabi ko nga kanina, nagtry ako na sarili kong business. So, yung e-commerce thing, I started Shopee Lazada account, parang meron, pero I really don't know how to market my own product line. Hindi ko alam bakit kaya ganoon. Bakit sa iba nagagawa ko? Bakit sa ibang business nagagawa ko? Bakit yung sa business ko hindi ko siya magawa? I really don't know what's happened. So, nung nandito na ako sa dental clinic na to, parang when I started posting content, ganyan. So, I thought na yung organic na work, organic advertising is okay. Parang, post ka lang ganito, ganyan. So, para magkaroon ka na engagement. And then, na-realize hindi pala enough. So, then I started to research paano ko ba mapopromote yung products ko. Then, yun, nag-end up ako na about Facebook advertising. So, dahil doon ko hindi doon sa nilaline up ko yung sarili ko dahil may product ako on hand and I really want to market my product. Doon ako napunta. sa Facebook advertising. Nag-aral ako ng digital marketing, Facebook blueprint, lahat yan. I enrolled online, paid online courses na hindi alam ng asawa ko. Na kinukuha ko sa budget namin na hindi niya alam. Actually, nagplan ako ng sarili ko lang na hindi ko kinukwento talaga kahit kanino. I usually plan para sa sarili ko. Hindi lang para sa sarili ko, para sa family. Pero kasi takot ako doon sa, alam mo yun, sa bad feedback. Takot akong ma-discourage ako. Ayoko kasi ma-discourage. Ayokong meron magsasabi na, ay, hindi mo yan kaya. Wala ka naman diyang mapupuntahan, wala kang patutunungan. So, I kept quiet na hindi ako nag-share kahit kanino about my plans. Kasi of course, kung mag-success yung plan ko, it's for my family. It's not just for myself. So, there I found my asan ba yung skills na gusto ko talagang tahakin. So, going back, yun nga, napunta ako sa Facebook advertising and there, yun talaga yung nag-focus ako mag-aral. Yun yung pinag-aralan ko. So, as a VA, it's your own business. It's simply your way of showcasing your skills online. It's your job as a VA is to take off some of the big or small tasks of other entrepreneurs or businesses. So, yeah, kapag VA ka, ikaw yung help na kailangan ng isang client. Meaning, tutulungan mo sila na, kasi sobrang busy nitong mga tao na to, no? Especially yung mga talagang malalaki yung businesses. Sobrang wala silang time para mag-post. They will just delegate those tasks, small tasks. Kaya sila nag-hire ng virtual assistant. And, of course, bakit hindi nila sa mag-hire ng tag-local nila? Maaring meron silang local employee, but then, of course, kung kaya namang i-minimize yung expenses nila at kayang gawin na isang remote assistant, why not? So, kaya nagiging in demand talaga ang virtual assistant sa ngayon. So, virtual assistant is a broad term that can cover, a lot of tasks, different tasks. That's where the confusion usually lies. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina of you really can't learn everything. You will feel overwhelmed if you will try na to be jack of all trades. I know you've heard it before na you will be a master of none. Hindi mo talaga siya. Hindi ka magkakaroon ng focus at hindi mo malalaman kung saan ka ba talaga magaling. Okay. If you're not ready to become uncomfortable, then you will not be ready to become a freelancer. Okay. Bakit ko ba yun nasabi? So, we really have to go to mind setting. This is a road to success. So, this one is came from my favorite book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Steve Jobs. Saw a thought, reap an action. Saw an action, reap a habit. Saw a habit, reap a character. Saw a character, reap a destiny. So basically, it's all about you. Ikaw yun. Mag-start yun. Kung paano mo dadalhin yung sarili mo, kung paano yung way of thinking mo, kung paano mo i-change yung mga bad habits mo. And, lahat yun magkakasunod na. So, number 1, of course, you need to set your goal. If you want to become a freelancer, you really have to set your goal. You really have to set your own timeline. Like, if you want to become, for example, a social media manager, you will focus on researching about social media manager and how long mo gustong matuto tungkol sa pagiging social media manager. So, Gusto mo ba 1 month, 2 months, in 3 months time ba? Sa tingin mo, medyo, nakukuha mo na yung in-depth learning about social media manager? Um, ano yung mga resources na pwede mong kuhanan? So, actually, in online words, unlimited resources, sobra. You just need to do an intensive research. Paano ba? Saan ako mag-start na matuto about social media manager? And then, the third one is, you really need to overcome procrastination. Ano ba yung procrastination na yan? Yung tipo bang, okay, gusto kong maging social media manager. And then, magsiset up ka ng computer, ganyan. Then, bigla kang, bigla mong maiisip, ay, meron pa akong hindi natatapos na Korean novela pala. Hindi ko pa natatapos yung isang, um, ano ba yun, isang episode. So, kailangan ko siyang matapos muna. So, mamaya na lang to. So, yung mga ganon, parang, yung more on, mamaya na lang, bukas na lang to, until mawawalan ka na ng gana. Na, ay, ang hirap palang matuto. Parang wag na lang kaya. Parang wala naman na akong mapupuntahan dyan. Balik na lang ako doon sa dati ko, sa negosyo ko dati. Parang sure pa to na dito may makukuha akong pera. Parang sayang naman, di ba? Kung nag-start ka na, kasi a human psychology, parang if you are really interested, if you become interested in one thing, magiging sunod-sunod na yon eh. Parang you are giving yourself a room for improvement. Gusto mo na really wanted to become someone or somebody na hindi matatapos yung career mo na, okay, like me, feeling ko dati, okay na ako kasi parang na-meet ko na na-meet ko na yung pinaka-peak ng career ko as an operations manager. Parang hindi na ako nag-dream to become a director or to become a VP or a CEO of the company. Even I have that offer before. Parang nag-stop na ako doon sa parang mas okay ako sa OM, being an OM, being an operations manager. Parang kasi yun yung comfort zone ko eh. So I thought hanggang doon na talaga ako. So when I saw this na about freelancing world, parang meron pa pala akong may stretch to skills ko. Hindi lang pala operations management ang kaya kong gawin. Parang hindi pala hindrance yung edad ko para ma-stop yung dream ko. Hindi pala hindrance yung edad ko para ma-stop na mabigyan ko pa ng magandang buhay yung mga anak ko. Like, kaya ko pa palang makipagsabayan even dun sa mga may matataas na posisyon sa isang kumpanya. I can have their salary na hindi ko kailangan pumasok araw-araw sa office, hindi ko kailangan araw-araw humarap sa iba-ibang klaseng tao, hindi ko kailangan humarap sa iba-ibang klaseng intriga. You know, those staff na medyo nakaka-toxic. So, that's the reason why I really pursued this career na I can be my own boss. Walang magdi-dictate sa akin. And yun si client ko sila. They are not my boss. Parang we are partners. The thing there is, I'm helping you with your business. So we are not really an employee-employer relationship. We don't have like that connection. So you're my client. I'm your client. So it's more of a partnership. And lastly, you really need to keep focus. Parang ang dami kasing magiging hindrance talaga. If you keep talking about freelancing, parang ang dami, parang Ha, bakit ka magfi-freelancer? Wala namang benefits diyan. Bakit ka magfi-freelancer? Pwede ka namang magtinda na lang. Bakit ka magfi-freelancer? Pwede ka namang mag-office job. Maraming gano'n, yun nga, babalik tayo dun sa ang unang-unang huhusga sa desisyon mo ay yung kamag-anak and your family, your immediate family. So, it's really up to you how you will handle those, negative comments. Pero if you keep your mind focused dun sa kung ano yung goal mo, kung ano yung gusto mo, I think those negativity is just part of it, pero hindi yun papasok sa system mo. Pabayaan mo lang sila, and then you stay focused kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari. And you will be surprised one day na makikita mo yung sarili mo na ito lang yung pangarap ko before, pero ngayon nagagawa ko na. So there. You really have to believe in yourself. Okay, if you really want to improve your situation, you need to work on one thing which you have complete control, and that's yung ikaw, yung sarili mo lang. Okay? Use what Aristotle, from Aristotle quote, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. You really have to create a habit of learning na hindi ka mag-stop na matuto. You really need to do a lot of reading, you really need to do a lot of research. Ganon talaga sa simula. Yun yung pain. Kasi kung hindi ka marunong talaga magbasa, hindi ka marunong mag-research, and sa tingin mo, hindrance yung hindi ka techie, then talagang lahat yon hindrance. Wala ka na talagang patutunguhan. Pero if you think that yung mga yon ay challenge, then you will pursue more na maabot yung dreams mo. So, next, this one is, ano ba yung niche? Kapag nasa online freelancing, laging tatanong sa'yo, anong niche mo? Saan industry ka? Ganyan. So, a niche is a space that's all your own, from a literal corner or enclosure to some kind of professional specialty. Like me, my niche is Facebook advertising. Dito ako nag-focus na dahil dito ako mas komportable, dito ako mas, tingin ko, mas mayroon akong kayang mai-offer na value sa client ko. So, I didn't stop learning from day one. Kasi ang Facebook, if you'll see, ang daming nangyayaring changes. Parang in a month, may bago, may update. So, sa social media world, walang constant yan. And the only constant is change. Laging may nagbabago. So, you really have to upgrade yourself. You know, hindi ka pwede mag-stop doon sa, ay, hindi yan yung alam ko bakit ganyan? Last month, iba bakit ngayon, iba na naman, nakakainis naman. So, you really have to do a lot of research. Kapag nalaman mo na kung ano yung niche mo, if you are more of like accountant yung gusto mo. So, there's a VA for accountancy. There's also VA as an executive assistant. Meron din appointment setter, bookkeeper, graphic designer. Yeah, for me, it's Facebook advertiser, social media manager, even payroll, lead generation, funnel builder, copywriter. So, for me, actually, out of dun dito, I am here sa Facebook advertiser, number 1 ko. Number 2 is this, my social media manager. Number 3 is funnel builder. Number 4 is copywriter. So, tinanong mo, bakit ang dami mong gustong matutunan? You see, going back, I'm a Facebook advertiser. And para makakreate ka ng isang ads or ng advertising sa Facebook, you really need to know how to make a content. You really need to know how to integrate those contents papunta sa ads mo. And kung magiging intensive yung pag-aaralan mo sa niche mo, you will learn also kung sa Facebook advertising na kailangan palang gumawa ka rin ng funnel or ng website. So that's a thing I really have to do. Kasi I'm an advertiser. It's part of it. And of course, bakit ko inaaral yung copywriting? Kasi nga, I'm an advertiser. I really need to learn how to write properly para makahatak ng kliyente. Makahatak ng, ng leads papunta doon sa business. Okay? So, that's my purpose. Kumbaga, magkakakonekta sila. Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na, I'm a Facebook advertiser, tapos pag-aaralan ko accountancy. So, parang, it doesn't make sense. Wala siya talagang connection at all. So, unless you're an accountant, then you can be a bookkeeper or a payroll. So, that's good. If you know, like a graphic designer, then you can learn also Facebook advertising or a social media manager. Kasi sa advertising, syempre, kailangan meron kang creatives, meron kang, you really have some photos or videos na kailangan share or else walang mag-engage doon sa ads mo. Yeah, graphic designer, not an expert, but, there's a lot of tools that I can use or we can use para makagawa ng isang creative design na hindi masyadong madugo. Okay? So, yun yung mga magkakakoneksyon doon sa niche ko as an campaign manager for Facebook. So, paano ka ba nga ba matututo? So, there's a lot of YouTube videos, that offers free tutorial on how to start a freelancing career. Ang dami, sobrang dami, and it's really overwhelming sa sobrang dami. You really have to just type like social media marketing manager or Facebook advertiser. Lahat yan, pwede mong i-research yan sa YouTube or sa Google. And then, yeah, you will learn some basic things. Lahat naman talaga eh. Mga basic things matututunan mo yan sa YouTube. Very, very rampant na yan dun. Sobrang dami. And of course, there's also an option na may mga paid online courses. Parang usually ngayon, talagang dahil in demand talaga siya. Yung mga courses starts from 15,000 to 30,000. They will teach you, of course, how to strategize and guide you to your freelancing journey. So, ganyan na talaga siya ka-intense ngayon. So, that's, nung nag-start ako, I tried muna free courses from Google. You can try to research about digital marketing. Nasa Google siya. It's a free course. It's a self-paced na pag-aaral. So, lahat naman nung tanong sa akin, parang paano ka natuto? Ni-research ko yung digital advertising sa Google, and then may free course na ino-offer si Google with Google certificate. So, doon ako talaga unang natuto. Parang estudyante na, okay, I really work sa umaga, I need to work sa umaga, tapos sa gabi, mag-aaral ako, madaling araw, nag-exam ako. So, ganun ko siya talaga tinutukan. Hindi enough yung, okay, doon ba matututunan? Tapos, wala na. Parang sayang eh. Parang una, sinayang mo yung interest mo. Pangalawa, sinayang mo yung oras ng taong gusto ka rin naman tulungan. Kaso, if you don't give an effort, parang bakit mag-e-effort yung isang tao para tutukan ka? Okay? So, it's parang it will start talaga sa'yo. Hindi dun sa taong magtuturo sa'yo. Okay? Nobody will give you motivation kundi yung sarili mo lang. You really have to motivate yourself if you want to achieve something. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga kailangan kapag ka virtual assistant ka or you're a freelancer? You need to have desktop. Number one requirement yan, of course, desktop or laptop na at least i3 to, i7 yung specs niya. Regardless kung anong brand. Basta, depende rin naman kung anong niche yung pinapasok mo. Kasi ako, as a Facebook advertiser, like I'm doing a lot of graphics, then graphic designing. So, mabibigat yung mga files, like videos and yung mga JPEGs ako. So, yeah, kailangan ko ng i5 pataas na specs. Pero if like, hindi naman masyado, more on sa Google lang, appointment setter, or some encoding stuff, i3 to i5 is okay. So, again, regardless of the brand, wala namang rules na kailangan HP or kailangan Mac, walang ganon. So, tatandaan nyo, kapag nag-start ka, you really have to, hindi mo kailangan mag-invest agad-agad kasi kailangan, hindi kailangan, bibili na ako ng desktop, kailangan ko bibili ng ganito, kailangan ko magbayad ng ganyan. Tandaan yun, nag-i-start ka pa lang. And kung nag-i-start ka pa lang at mag-aaksaya ka nag-start ka pa lang and then gagastos ka na agad na hindi ka pa kumikita, you are doing a wrong thing kasi kumukuha ka na agad ng liability. Okay? Kung meron ka namang old computer na sa tingin mo pwede mong gamitin para matuto ka muna for the meantime, then that's okay. Okay? But, mobile devices is not really, hindi siya okay gamitin kasi nga masyadong limited yung pinaka-screen niya. So, there's a lot of limitations sa pagka-mobile devices. So, mas maganda talaga meron kang desktop or laptop. So, hindi yan, walang rules na kailangan bago or kailangan bumili. Kapag nag-start ka, you need to be wise, no? Kailangan maging wise ka sa mga gagawin mo. If nagkaroon ka na ng client in the future, kumikita ka na, and then that's the right time na bumili ka na talaga, mag-invest ka talaga para doon sa work mo. Why? Kasi yung desktop na bibilin mo is an investment already. Why? Kasi nga, nagge-generate na siya ng pera. May kinikita ka ng pera doon. Kung mag-invest ka man at bumili ka man ng maganda ng Mac na desktop, okay lang yun kasi it will help you to, mapabilis ang trabaho mo, mapagaang yung trabaho mo. Kesa yung nag-start ka palang matuto, bibili ka na, it's not a good strategy for you. Nag-aaksaya ka lang ng pera and mag-e-end up, hindi ka pala tutuloy. So, sayang. Sayang talaga. Okay? So, magkano daw ba ang sahod ng isang freelancer? Well, potentially, you can earn up to 6 digits. Like, when you say 6 digits, 100,000. No, 100,000 plus. Depende yun sa'yo. Depende yun kung ano yung gusto mo mangyari. Depende yun kung gaano ka kasipag. Depende talaga yun sa'yo lahat. Kung hanggang ilang kliyente yung kaya mo i-handle. So, normally, sa ngayon, sa market, the offer starts from $4 per hour to $20 per hour. Depende dun sa niche mo at sa expertise mo. So, ganun siya. You can work full-time or part-time or project-based. Depende yun sa'yo. So, sabi ko nga, yung success mo is depende yun sa'yo. Hindi yun depende sa coach mo or depende sa nagtuturo sa'yo. Okay? Nakadepende yun lahat sa iyo. Again, yung success mo ay depende yun sa'yo. kung gaano mo gustong abutin yung goal mo. There's a lot of hindrances, pero it's the way you will handle it that, you know, you will achieve your goal. Okay? So, if you think you are prepared to become a freelancer, I hope you can follow Digital Ads Mom. And, this is just a beginning of this journey and hoping to meet you one day para, I can teach you face to face, not face to face, online, like virtually using Zoom or any platforms na pwede ko kayong ma-meet up. So, I hope meron kayong nakuwang value with this little course, not really course, but little presentation of mine. I hope I gave you a good, inspiration na totoong nangyayari because it happened to me. It all happened to me. Parang my family can attest to that. And yeah, I will just end this conversation like it will